So trading and network marketing, can they get along? This is a big question, correct? Everyone in the industry is looking into this tech space, into this financial space, because they know it's somehow faster, it pays more, higher margins, and today we're gonna really dive into it so you can understand fully if it's something that has a future or if it's something that it's only the past. Why? This is the fucking life. Because during 2020, more or less, it boomed. And after a big boom, lots of attacks came and maybe, they slowed down a little bit. And now everyone is thinking, is this thing gonna go onward or it's just gonna go backwards and it's gonna basically disappear? We're having a world in the next years that is gonna go back only to products. This is a good question. I love product-based companies. I've been in product-based company. Today, I'm definitely into services and I'm gonna explain to you very clearly why with points. So let's jump into today's video. So first of all, we need to understand, as you can see here, moving in my slides, that on my Google, as you can imagine, and I'm sure you heard of this, trading has kind of a paradigm. So like people are like, yeah, but trading, I've heard my uncle doing that and then he lost money. It's kind of similar to network marketing. It's kind of the similar approach people have. It's like, yeah, I heard my dog told me once that he joined one of those things and he lost money. Now we have to understand before we jump into my computer screen that trading, like network marketing, likewise, is basically the same thing that happens, has a paradigm on it. So people are like, yeah, I told my uncle that I was about to start trading and he told me not to do that because he lost money 27 years ago when it didn't even exist yet. Or, imagine in network marketing, people say, yeah, I heard that a friend of mine did that and it didn't work, so I don't think it's for me. So people have the wrong ideology behind it just because they are not knowledgeable. So they're ignorant and so they believe anything and anyone. So let's jump onto my computer screen and ask Google. So as you can see here, how many people trade? Because we have to learn to look at numbers in life. We don't have to just rely on what people think, because as we know in network marketing, people freaking don't think because they don't have the knowledge and they don't have the experience and they just talk because they have a piece of tongue in their mouth. So how many people trade? So here, I don't even know this website, but they say that 25% of population in the world is trading or investing in the stock market. I highly doubt that. It's too much, but okay. How many people are trading in the world? This is more accurate, I think. 15 million Forex trader. This was talking about the stock market. This is talking about the Forex market. So it's two different markets. Then here there is another good point. Why do 90% of people lose in trading? And this is another big paradigm that there is around trading. Yeah, I don't get myself involved into trading because 95% lose money. What a stupid ideology. Like, okay, so you don't join just because majority lose money. Yeah, then you shouldn't even leave because 90% of people live in a wrong way, They get overweight and they live a very basic life and they don't even enjoy it and they're always bored and they're always angry, so you shouldn't leave? Actually, you should be interested in statistics. There are always two ways into how people look at statistics. Some people are excited because they're like, wow, if 90% lose money and trading, it's a sum-zero game, I want to be on the 10% side. So I will have to do what 90% of people don't do and I will make not just a little bit of money, but a lot of money. Ask yourself, how many of the football players that play from a young age, they go to the Premier League, they go to the Serie A, they go to whatever, the top leagues in the game. It's 10%? I don't think so. I think it's 0.001%. So if 10% of traders actually make money and they can make a living out of a computer and a connection, you should be freaking interested in this. So you see, people, and not only prospects, also people in the industry, they get fooled a lot. And you have to ask yourself, okay, why do 90% of people lose money? It's pretty basic, because they don't have the education. You have to understand that majority of people, when they think of trading, they're just alone, solely in the room, opening on a certain broker, which probably is very dodgy, and they're trying to trade on their own, copying some signals on a free Telegram channel. They are not in an ecosystem. So if you really think of these statistics, they're actually very good, and that's why, and we're gonna get to that point, how you can get into network marketing and trading industry, because you combine two huge industries, the network network marketing, the sales industry, and the most liquid industry in the whole world, which is the forex industry, the investing industry, the stocks industry, the crypto industry. So you're really combining two big words. But I mean, this was a good point. Let's look at this one. This one is so interesting. Is trading a gambling? Oh my God. The variance in risk and return is the point of distinction between gambling and... I mean, you see, people are asking if trading is gambling. They think of trading like going to the casino. This is so beautiful. I mean, there is interest. You should go on Google Trends here. Look for Google Trends and ask Google Trends if trading, let's do it together, you know? How can I start trading? Now you have it in Italian, and I wrote it in Italian. But you can go yourself and you can check what are the last tendencies, what people look for. Now let's jump into this chart here, which I found very, very interesting. Now look at this chart again. How interesting this is, guys. You know, all traders start with the dream to get rich quick. 40% trade only for 1 month, and then 80% quick within the first 2 years. Only 7% stay till the 5th year, and then on top you got the 1% who are the traders who make the most money. Does it sound familiar to any business out there? Does it sound familiar to any network marketing leader out there that they stayed more than 5 years? To me, absolutely yes. Now, let's jump into some other charts. Here with me, you can see how many consumers own cryptocurrency. I don't even want to dive into this too deeply. And then you can see that here, 80% of Americans think that the global financial system unfairly favors powerful interest. And then you see that 76% of crypto investors agree that cryptocurrency and blockchain are the future. I mean, we don't have to think of what we like think because we have to convince ourselves. We need to really look at numbers. That's why I love this space, because I love numbers. I'm a number guy. I got a degree in economics. That's why I look at these things. Now, to go very briefly and quickly, with that being said, let's analyze even more the trends, where the world is going, and if this is really an industry that can flourish in the future. We have to ask ourselves, is the future technological or not? Like the technology, is it gonna increase? Is it gonna grow? Is it gonna widespread or not? Yes or no? Do you think these things are gonna be delivered to more places in the world? Yes or not? Do you think the connection, the Wi-Fi, is it gonna be given to many more people around the globe? Yes or no? Do you think we're gonna be more interconnected? Yes or not? Do you think that cryptocurrency and the blockchain and the DLTs, you know, the centralized ledger technologies are gonna help people for real? Do you think, have you studied the blockchains and the DLTs? Do you think they really have a value? Do you know, for example, what is a CBDC, central bank digital currencies? Like, how much are you into this space? Because the only reason you can say, no, Giorgio, I don't think there's gonna widespread. I don't think, it's because you haven't studied enough. It's like finding a hater of network marketing that tells you, I don't think this business is gonna make money. I don't think is gonna stay in the next 5-10 years because, and their because comes out of nothing. They don't know nothing. So as we can see here, the future is gonna be technological and is not gonna slow down, guys. And it's harder to sell what people can find cheaper and promote it from influencers. And here I'm talking about products. Now, I'm a lover of network marketing products and I have nothing against them. I'm just trying to explain on the trading and crypto side, there is much less competition because these influencers and these influential people on social media in general, they're not gonna promote the next crypto and so on, but instead there's so many industries like the beauty industry, the supplement industries that have coaches and trainers and people who are going to promote those industries. Now let's talk about global expansion of Wi-Fi and payment processors. Like when you study crypto, you understand that payment processors will come through crypto, and crypto is helping and will help a lot this thing. And it's not gonna be the same pace in shipping product, because when you want to ship a product to Nigeria, or when you want to ship a product to South Africa, or when you want to ship a product to Thailand, it's much more complicated and there are health things you need to sign with governments to get into the country. Instead, with crypto and with digital assets and with digital information in general and businesses, this is gonna be very, very fast. And matter of fact, it is already very, very fast. We can expand our business everywhere we go in 2025 already. And of course, there are higher margins and higher velocity. So what we need in this space, it's just that people believe more, work more in a safe and real way, and they create amazing testimonials. This industry, it's a young industry. If you think of the crypto industry and the trading industry, it's not been around for so long. Even though we think it's been here forever, it's not. This industry, it's been here only for the last probably 5 to 10 years max. So we have to ask ourselves, is the world gonna increase and double down the interest on these matters and topics and subjects, or it's gonna decrease just because we want it to decrease? And the answer is obviously the first one. Now, let's look at what we need. For sure, what has contaminated this sector, it's people promoting scams, because scams go through crypto, for example, and then everyone which is ignorant started thinking, okay, I associate this with that. But as soon as we keep building in the right way and we keep showing that it's a smart way with more margins, more money, more interest, and it's very easy for especially new generations to adapt and get into this world, and the future of network marketing and sales, it's in the new generations. Of course, as they grow, they want to get involved more often in these technology things because they have, let's say, a bigger interest and less stigma around. But we do need certain things in order for us to develop and build our business in the trading and network marketing space. And the first one is having a top platform. So this is important. You cannot have a shitty and crappy platform, not competitive, and think you can grow a lot. Now, what I mean by competitive and for all kinds of people, it means that this platform should be helpful for professionals as well as for newbies. So people who absolutely do not know anything. So this platform should be guiding people and making them feel safe. Because what I understood in many years in this industry is that people don't want to make huge margins. Only stupid and naive people think they can make 100% a month. And that's why they go to scams. But mature people, and those are the people you want in your business, they actually want to be guided and to feel safe. That's why people leave the money in the bank. That's why people invest in the bank. Why? Because they feel safe. So if you have a competitive platform for all kinds, a platform that allows people to make money even if they're professional and they want to use it because they're professional and because it's safe and may save time, then it's interesting because you can attract a lot of people, because the need for financial education and the need to get to know these spaces and these areas before they're going to teach the universities, it's high. So there's a big gap now, the gap with where we are today and the gap to where we're going. Here, institutions, university are going to be talking about cryptocurrency. Already now they're starting, I mean, it's not new, okay? But still there's a wide space before we get there. Actually, the governments and the big financial institutions, they're telling you, don't invest in crypto, it's very risky, be careful. Why? Because they are the ones who are building the infrastructures of crypto. They are the ones investing loads of money into it because they know they want to get to the goal before everyone else gets there. So if in between these space you train other people, you help people getting knowledgeable, that's how you can make a lot of money, okay? Of course, as we are in network marketing and sales, we need to have a service that can create testimonial quickly and always adding the human touch. Now, I hope this video was clear to you because I was skeptical back then, years ago. But when I got my hands and my head into numbers, and these are just, I mean, very superficial numbers and concepts, but maybe I made you understand that this thing is not gonna stop. And you wanna get on board before everyone else says it's safe and you should do it and it's obvious. Because before they tell you, be careful and this and that. But after you do, and you do it successfully, they tell you, yeah, I mean, it was obvious. Everyone could have said that. But we're in 2025 and very few people are saying, yeah, you should go in that direction. That's why if you get in this direction with the right platform, with something that makes you feel proud and makes people feel safe and guided, it's gonna be a game changer. So guys, in this channel, of course, I post some stuff about this platform I found and the company I work with, so you can really get your hands on it as well. You can always DM me, you can always drop me a message here. Sometimes I leave links where you can get into my team and so on and so forth. But make sure to understand the concepts before and not to get fooled. And remember, what everyone says and thinks, it's most probably not the right thing to do.